Good morning children. Hope everyone are fine. Today we'll discuss about 10th class assignment biology. Our topic, how materials transport within the plant. In this assignment we have 7 questions. We'll discuss one by one. First question, which are the materials transported in plants? Which are the materials transported in plants? The materials transported in plant body are water, minerals, food and metabolites like hormones and vitamins. The materials transported in plants are water, minerals, food and metabolites like vitamins and hormones. Next question. What are the two types of vascular tissues? What are the two types of vascular tissues? The two types of vascular tissues are xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem. So xylem and phloem are the two types of vascular tissues. Next question. What happens if xylem is removed from the plant? Third question. What happens if xylem is removed from the plant? If xylem is removed from the plant, the transportation of water and minerals does not take place. From plant, xylem removed from plant, transportation of water and minerals does not take place. Finally the plant will die. Plant will die. So xylem removed from the plant, the transportation of water and minerals does not take place and finally the plant will die. Next question, what are the functions of xylem and phloem? What are the functions of xylem and phloem? The function of xylem, transportation of water and minerals from the roots to different parts of the body. Phloem, transportation of food material to different parts of the body. transportation of water and minerals to different parts of the body. And minerals. Phloem, transportation of food. Transportation of food from leaves to different parts of the body. From leaves to different parts of the body. So these are the functions of xylem and phloem. Xylem, transportation or conduction of water and minerals from the roots to different parts of the body. Phloem, transportation of food from the leaves to different parts of the body. So these are the functions of xylem and phloem. Next question. We have two fill in the blanks. In root, the xylem tissue develops from dash 2. So, in the root, the xylem tissues develops from periphery to center of each vascular bundle. So in root, the xylem tissue develops from periphery to center of each vascular bundle. Next one. In stem, the xylem tissue develops from center to periphery in each vascular bundle. Right. So, in stem, the xylem tissue develops from center to periphery in each vascular bundle. Next question. Explain how plants get water from the soil. Explain how plants get water from the soil. How plants get water from the soil through root hairs. So we'll go with the rough diagram of root hairs, how water is absorbed through the soil. This is the diagram showing how water absorbs through the root hairs from the soil. So this is your xylem vessel. So these are epidermal cells. Cell sap. So these are epidermal cells. This is cell sap. Here you can find the nucleus of the cell, cells of cortex. Here you can find root hairs. In between this hair spaces, soil particles. Cell sap nucleus, these are the root hairs, this is the cell sap, hair spaces, this is epidermal cells, soil particles inside this. So this is the diagram how water absorbed from the soil through the root hairs. Here the root hairs absorb water from the soil through the process called osmosis. So here when you take the cytoplasmic, the cell wall is having a cytoplasmic lining, so that is nothing but the water enters through the semi-permeable membrane. The soil water is extremely dilute when you compare with the cell sap. So hence the water enters into the root hairs of the vacuoles through the cell wall by osmosis. As the water is diluted of the root hairs, it makes the neighboring cells still weaker. Therefore, the water enters into the cells which in turn become dilute and pass into neighboring cells. And when they are passing into the neighboring cells through the root hairs, here in the root hairs, a pressure is created by root hairs and pushes towards upwards. So this is not like when it pushes upwards, this finally reach to the xylem. So the water which is pushed will finally reach the xylem vessels. This is how water from plants from the soil will go through root hairs. The root hairs absorb water by the process known as osmosis. The cytoplasmic lining is acting as a cell membrane. The soil water is extremely diluted when you compare with your cell sap. The entry of water dilutes the contents like vacuole and root hairs and make still weaker. The entry of this dilute water within the cells in turn become dilute into the neighboring cells and finally reach the xylem. So when they reach finally the xylem, here in the root hairs, the water is pushed up. So this is how the water enters from the soil through root hairs. So these are the 7 questions in this assignment. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.